Amy. All right, folks, here we are. Welcome to Championship Sunday as your Boulder Rough Riders, as the visiting team in black, face off against the Littleton Hawks, which will be in the white jerseys today. Different little angle here today as we're on the visiting side of the rink, so we will be seeing it from a little bit sharper of an angle, but I'll do my best to get it right for you as we rock and roll here today. Let me know if we're coming in crystal clear or not. And we look forward to having you along with us for the ride here in this Championship Sunday. Littleton Hawks versus your Boulder Rough Riders. One week ago today, these two teams faced off going into overtime, 4-on-4, and the Littleton Hawks were able to pick off your Riders. Line out for your Riders is going to be Chase, Charlie, and Judeman, with J Mac and Ratter. Guys, I need you to sit back. Okay, right in the near side here, right underneath us, battling for it. Goes to the far side. Up and out of the zone by Charlie. It's going to come down to the other end. Picked up by Littleton. The first one's there. Reverse it around. Trying to move the puck. Littleton's able to break it out as it comes to the near side. Comes across, dumped in. No icing. Only two linesmen here today as the puck comes down to the near side. Kept in. Sent to the front. Tipped away there by Ratter as it rattles around to the far near boards. Trying to get it out of the corner. Knocked away by Chase. Tries to get it over to J-Mac. J-Mac showing some pressure. Forces them down as it comes right underneath us. Puck goes back down into the corner and around. Picked up by Charlie. Charlie's not able to tip it out as they've been out here as Littleton comes out for a change. Comes across. Junie working for it. One-on-one hockey there. Junie gets it, wins it, sends it to the near side and all the way down and across the ice. Picked off almost there by Isaac as he comes joining into the play. But the Mick has it. The Mick walking in. Mick in front. Shot. Sticked away. Now it goes down into the corner. Back behind. Your daughter's sitting right. My sister's sitting right there. Ask her for questions. Shot goes off a body. Now down and around to the other side. Stoppage and play there. Amy, your dad's got questions. Help him out. Your dad's trying to talk to me. Can you answer his question? Face off. Down to the middle. Works through it on the near side. Rattling around the boards. Not able to get it down and in. And now in offsides it comes as we held the line there briefly. Tommy, Rosie, Simon. Tommy tied up on the face-off, but still wins it back over to Sam. Sam sends it forward over to Simon. Simon with some space, chips it into the zone as it rattles around the boards. It comes hammering off of the near side. Tommy's battling for it against a guy probably at least twice his size as it comes out to the other side. Littleton trying to force it up and out of the zone, or able to as it comes over to Sam. Sam over to Tommy, but it's into his skates. Comes to the near side. Simon, Connors cross ice over to Simon. Bounce off the board. Simon battling for it. Gets some help there from Rosie. Now back over to Connor. Connor forward to Tommy. Tommy bringing it in the zone. Tommy has it knocked off his stick as it goes down back behind the net. Now here comes Littleton with some speed. This is what they did the last time. Cuts across, all the way through, walks it on, shot and goal as he goes 5-hole, as he goes coast to coast with the most, making it 1-0 on the, as nobody stopped him. Fear of the body is what cost us against Foothills. And now here. Sorry, I have no control over the focus. Most of that is due to the internet speed here. Sorry. As it goes down into the corner, 1-0 with 11:25 to go. Littleton, Chase picks it off of, sends it down in the corner. Jack's working forward in the corner, trying to get it up and out, not able to as it's all tied up. Near side battle, comes out, centering pass, not able to get there. Charlie working for it, Charlie with it, Charlie shot, wide of the net, rattles around, out to the point, picked up by J-Mac. J-Mac overskates it, now we're coming back the other way. Walking through, walks right through our players again, and this time it's picked off by Swell. Swell gets into the body, picked up by Littleton, short side shot, comes up and out to the point. Point shot is wide of the net, bounces back right into the stick there of Swell as he sends it forward and up and out of the zone. Rattles to under the near side. Littleton trying to bring it into the zone. They dump and chase as Connor's out there. Goes all the way around. He's looking for some help as he gets it from the Mick. The Mick using his body. Tries to cut it across. Has it come off his stick and now right underneath us. Right back and forth. Walks out of the slot. Shot. High off of the glass as it goes down over to the far side. Over into the corner. Tries to get it out in front. Not able to. Picked up by the Mick. The Mick with the puck. Tries to poke it forward. It had three guys on him. Now he gets it away over to Swell. Swell, nice little tip pass over to Jack. Jack coming into the zone. Jack cuts across. Jack in front. Jack shot. Tries to go 5-hole. And it's covered up there. Rattles around the far boards. Out to the point to Ratter. Ratter's able to keep it in. Ratter forces it forward. Gets it on down to the corner as he gets some help there from Franklin. Isaac coming on now. Sent over to the breakout guy as Littleton's able to get it up and out. No, picked up by Isaac. Isaac over to the Mick. Mick goes to make a shot. He's taken down there as now it comes down to the center. Fluttered out to the front, kept in the zone there briefly by Ratter. Now it's poked forward up and out of the zone. Ratter sends it to the near side. Isaac tries to win it there, not able to. Here he comes in again. Cuts in, knocked wide there by Connor. Gets some help from Ratter to push him all the way up and around the zone. Good job by Connor. But now he gets it. Shot, saved there by CJ with the glove as he knocked it down. Wrap around, shot, saved. Pinned up against the post there and covered up by CJ with 8:52 to go here in the first. And I'll give me a quick chance to update the score. Face off, rattles around, back into the corner. Tommy working for it, trying to get some help. Tommy's still getting it. They're trying to work it to the front. Tommy knocks it back down to the other side of the net. Now it comes to the near side over to Simon. Simon over to Tommy. Tommy with some speed. Cuts across over to Junie. He dumps it into the zone. Rattles around the board. Picked up by Simon. Simon has it knocked off his stick. Back around behind the net. Tommy forces it off of his stick, but overskates it. Now it comes back down into the corner. All the way around. That's going to be able to make it out of the zone. Here comes Littleton the other way. As it comes off the boards. Hard off of the boards. Picked up by 97 as he sends it over to J-Mac. J-Mac off of the boards over to Rosie. As Rosie trying to avoid the check. Goes down on the ice, and in for offsides is Littleton. Oh, no, they called that for icing, so that's going to go all the way down to the other side. Face off down in the zone by Chase. One by Littleton. Rattles around the boards. Tries to break it out. Gets out of the zone over to Connor. Connor to the near side to Junie. Junie tries to revise it around as it comes into the zone. Shot. Save there. Walks it down into the corner. Stick knocked out of Connor's hands. He picks it up. Tries to jump back into play as it comes to the front. All the way across. Out to the point. Point. Shot. Blocked there by Chase. Chase has it knocked off his stick. Down to the near side. Junie falls down, but Connor's there to help him out. Rink-wide pass over to Jake. Jake tips it up and out of the zone. Backhands it forward is Littleton. Littleton reset, is onside. Now knocked away by Chase. Chase trying to come back by himself as now he looks for Juniman, but he just goes with the dump. 24, seeing what he's got available as it comes down around the ice. Now he's breaking up the center of the ice and was looking for it, but broken up by Junie. Junie working on the near side. Has it come off of his stick. Now it comes back the other way. Littleton coming in with some speed. Littleton, quick shot. Goes wide of the net. Rattles to the near side here to Junie. Junie to the Mick. The Mick with some space. Has it knocked off of his stick. Back down into the zone. Knocked away by a good play by Connor. The Mick over to Isaac. Isaac with some speed. Has it knocked down off of his stick. Down into the corner though. 25 reverses it over to 24. 24 to the slot man. Race to the puck. Won by the Mick. Forced back over to the slot. Mick wins it again. Sends it over to slot. Ratter. Good hustle there as he tries to get over to Franklin. Comes over to Ratter. Ratter shot. Blocked in front. Stolen away by the Mick. Mick back behind. Looking to find some space. Sends it out to the point. Has a lot of time from the point. Shot goes off of the shin guard. But ends up back behind the net. Jumping on it and getting some good help there is Franklin to the Mick. The Mick tries to center it. Goes off some sticks. Back behind the net. Over into the corner. Littleton now with some speed. Rosie tried to line him, or not Rosie, Franklin tried to line him up. And now he goes wide. Gets around. It's got guys in front. Shot. Great save by CJ. As bodies go flying in front of the net as it comes back out to the point. 24 who already has the goal. Shot. Great save there again by CJ. 24 controlling the pace of the play. Comes all the way around again. Keeps scooting as nobody wants to get a body on him. Back down around again. In front. Knocked away. Not able to tip it out. Shot wide of the net. Comes to the near side. Littleton reverses it around. Sits down in the corner. Now picked up by Ratter as he sends it down up and out of the zone as 24 tipped it. And it's not going to be icing as it's all the way down with 4:55 to go here in the first period. 1-0. Tommy steals it away to Simon. Simon tries to get a shot off. Not able to as it comes now up and out of the zone by 24 again. We got to get a body on him. Shot. Saved there by CJ. Over to 97. 97 forces him off the puck. Trying to get some help from Tommy. Tommy not able to win that battle as it comes out to the front of the net and saved by CJ on the wrister from the point. 4:31 to go in this very fast-paced first period. As I was shaking off the cobwebs from working overnight and got here just in time, just barely to get set up. Face-off tied up. Tommy had it stuck in his skates, but it comes out to the point for Littleton. Send it through. Tipped on and stick save there by CJ. Down into the corner. Connor wins it over to Simon. Simon tries to tip it out of the zone. Comes back into the zone. Picked up by Tommy. Tommy trying to move it forward. Goes over to Connor. Connor back over to Simon. Simon tips it on to Tommy. Nice little give and go. Tommy cross ice over to Rosie. Rosie brings it into the zone. Rosie in front, got blocked as he was trying to get it over to Tommy. Tommy was driving the net. Love the thought there by Rosie as now it comes to the near side. Littleton battling for it as Connor's not tries to hold the line, but does create it back into our zone. Rosie there, but Littleton sends it across ice. Littleton into the zone. Littleton knocked off there by a good hit by Simon. Tommy's hit and taken down, and it comes to the near side. Back down into the zone. Near side, shot in. CJ saves it. Littleton driving the net. Shot! And a blocker save by CJ. Picked up by Littleton. Down into the corner. Trying to get it out is Chase and Junie. Junie wins the puck there. Up to Chase. Just out of his reach. Chase showing some forecheck pressure. Gets some help from Charlie. But right off of the bench. Now over to J-Mac. Reverses it over to Charlie. Charlie bodied up there. Covers the wall by Littleton. Now Charlie. 3-on-2 coming the other way. Charlie sends it on to Chase. Chase working forward. Chase trying to drive through. Over to Charlie. Charlie with the puck. Tries to center it. Goes off the goalie stick, who's got it extended all the way out of his hand. As now it comes out to the point. Walks through. Shot just wide of the net as it rattles off of the boards down into the corner. 2:30 to go here in the first period. Charlie goes into the hit. Picks it up from Junie. Junie shots. Saved there with the glove. Comes out of the glove and now ends up behind the net. Charlie's working for it. Doing a good job to use his size as now comes to the slot. Gets some help from Chase. Chase battling for it now. Charlie and Chase working together, trying to work the triangle as Junie's sitting, waiting on the outskirts. Picked up by Chase, sends it forward. Not deep into the zone, and Littleton's able to get it out. Right here underneath us, picked up by Littleton. Littleton's bringing it in. Littleton driving the net. Shot, save, rebound. Sitting right underneath him, and he finally closes the legs on it. With 1:49 to go in the first period. 1-0 Littleton on the coast-to-coast wrister from 24. The mix, Franklin and Isaac. One by Littleton. Turns it around. Littleton looking to shoot it. Shot goes through. Tipped away there by CJ. Back behind by Connor. Connor over to the Mick. Back to Connor. Connor working out of the corner with it. Tries to get it to Isaac, but gets some great help from the Mick as it comes in and out, and that's an offsides by the Riders. 1:28 to go here in the first period. Mick, Franklin, and Isaac. Defensively is going to be Ratter along with Connor. One there. Isaac's driving it down into the zone. Round the boards for Littleton. Out to the point. Shot in front. Drop off pass to the Mick. Knocked off of the body. Over to the Mick. Shot. It doesn't make it through as it hits some bodies. And now it's going to rattle around. Here he comes again. We got to get a body on him this time. Ratter forcing him wide. Gets him to stop. Nice job there as he sends it out to the point. And it's all the way up and out of the zone. 55 seconds to go here in the first period. Fluttered pass there by Littleton is going to be picked off. Now we lose two guys back behind the play. Littleton walking in, but comes in offsides as a great play there by Ratter to stand him up at the line, not to gain access as the other two players work their way in ahead of the puck. 49 seconds to go here in the first period. Tommy, Rosie, and Simon. J-Mac at 97. Tommy wins the faceoff, comes over to J-Mac, sends it forward to Rosie. That's going to go down for icing with 41 seconds exactly in the period. Faceoff coming inside the zone. Tommy to take the faceoff again. Tommy wins it over to Simon. Simon tries to kick it forward. Tommy picks it up, chips it on to Simon. Simon chips it forward. Chiming with a little bit of speed. He's going to force it back behind the net. Looking for some help from Rosie. Goes over to the slot and up and out of the zone. Chipped on over to Rosie. Rosie bodies him off with a good play. Picked up, sent forward. 15 seconds to go. Kicked off of the skate to Rosie. Rosie forward to Simon. 12 seconds to go. Simon, shot, save, rebound. Tommy there. Shot, save again, and it's sitting right at the pads and covered up there by Littleton with 6.1 seconds to go. Couple of nice scoring chances there for your Rough Riders as they drove the net. Simon, seeing that Tommy was covered, makes a shot at the pads. Tommy gets the rebound and is just not able to sneak it past him before he freezes it with 6.1 seconds to go. Chase, Charlie, J-Mac, and Sam. Face off one. J-Mac sends it forward just wide there of Jack. Quick short angle shot goes off of the blocker. Goes wide, and into your first period is 1-0 for Littleton on the rush goal there by 24. All right, here we go. Start of the second period is going to come out with Jack, Junie, and Chase. Defensively is going to be Connor with Swell. Face off one by Chase over to Jack. Jack's trying to bring it in, working it forward. Goes down into the corner, out in front, goes off the side of the net. Now to the near side. Back in, almost centering pass goes off of the skate. Now it's going to head the other way. Now reversed there by Chase. Sent forward, tipped through. Comes up and out of the zone. Forced wide by Connor. Connor holds him up. It creates an errant pass as it comes to the long side of the net. Now here comes Chase. Chase makes a great move. Chase coming in. Chase walking it through. Chase shot, save, and loses it as he goes over the goalie's blocker or pad straight into the net. $13:21 to go here in the second period. Tommy, Rosie, and Simon. Backside is going to be B. Ratter and J. Mac. Comes outside of the zone because we knocked the net off. Tommy to take the face off. Won by Littleton, but knocked away there by Junie. Junie over to Simon. Simon, wrister shot is blocked in front. Just fluttered wide of the net as they had the goalie down as he went for the block and going to his glove side. But when it was tipped, it went to his blocker side, and he was going the wrong direction. Banked off of the boards. Stolen away there by Rosie, playing very hard against the boards. Love to see that action as it comes. Gonna get some help from Tommy. Tommy plugging away. Working. Tommy now shows his frustration. Comes to the near side. Bounced away. Over to Tommy. Tommy over to J-Mac. J-Mac, one-timer. Hits him in the chest. He drops it there. Picked up by Rosie. Rosie from behind the net. Tries to get over to Simon. Does so. Simon out to the point to Ratter. Over to Tommy. Tommy back over to J-Mac. J-Mac shot again. Save. Rebound. Blocked by body. Simon puts it in. Simon, following his own shot as it was blocked off of the body, is able to find the short side and puts it in the back of the net. Simon from J-Mac and Tommy with 12:19 to go in the second period. Makes it a 1-1 game. Down into the corner. Rattles around. Right up against the boards. Picked up by the Mick. The Mick showing some speed. Nice little breakout pass to Charlie. Charlie gets bodied up. Does a good job to dump it in deep when the guy stepped up to him, creating some numbers on this side. Because of that, we now have a chance to gain the zone. Does so. Oh, just a little out of his reach as we had it going the other way. Now coming back, sent down in deep. Connor's going to be the first one on it. Reverses it, but the Mick went around the front of the net thinking he was going to get carried on. Now comes out to the point. Big 24. Shot. Save. Rebound. Knocked away there and a whistle. Not sure what the whistle was for. The puck was definitely loose. They just said they lost sight. They pointed to the coach and said, my fault. So here we go with the face-off. It's going to be the Mick who wins it forward. Gets it on over to Franklin. Franklin back behind the net over to Charlie. Charlie against the boards over to the Mick. The Mick shoots it. Rebound, save, and tucked under there by a good play by 24 and a good defensive body by 25. Not to get a penalty against 16 Franklin there as he just slowly guided them out of the crease. A little bit of a line change up as you see Isaac with Jack and Chase. Jack has it. Back behind the net. Wrap around. Shot is blocked. They try to come back the other way. Great play there by Chase. Shot in front. Hits a body. Ends up in front. Tries to go to the short side. Picked up by Isaac. Isaac has it knocked off of his stick. Coming back the other way as he was trying to center it. Littleton's able to break it out. Pokes it around Swell as they drive to the front of the net. Swell gets some help from a good back check and Chase. Chase picks it up, sends it to the near side, hits a body, so it comes back to Chase. Over to Isaac. Isaac's able to bring it into the zone with some speed. Isaac drops it off. Chase spins around, gets it on over to Charlie, Jack, who backhands it. And that fluttering backhand is picked up out of the air by Littleton with 10:31 to go in the second period. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Tommy ties up the face-off, trying to get it over to Junie. Junie sends it around over to Simon. Simon back to the front to Tommy. Tommy tries to shoot it in front. Shot saved and no rebound as Tommy does a good job on a pass from Simon to battle toward the front of the net. Is that better for y'all now that I worked on that filter a little bit? Tommy, face-off over to Junie. Back out to the point to Connor. Connor sends it around the boards as it rode the glass a little too long as Tommy was set up there to move it to Simon, who had worked to the front. Kept in front by B-Ratter. Now to the near side. Up and kept in again as he sends it over to Tommy. Tommy, wrister, bouncing puck. Easily covered there by Littleton. Won by Tommy. Connor off the boards again. This time it stays on the ground, and Junie tried to get it over to Simon. It was picked off there as it comes back the other way. In front, goals. He goes. As it goes, gets CJ going from right to left as I had kids running up and down the bleachers. Rattling my computer. I lost track of that. But he brought it from left to right. Got Charlie going to his left, and he put the puck right off of that opposite side post to make it 2-1. Face-off, won by the Mick. Over to J-Mac. J-Mac over the Mick. Tries to force it forward off of the boards. Battling for it. The Mick picks it up. Mick brings it into the zone. Tries to carry it in. Taken off of it. Now it comes the other way. A great back check there by Chase, or I'm sorry, that's Charlie as it comes up and out of the zone. Now we come the other way. We got a stick handling issue the other way, but now we get it up and out over to Charlie. Charlie's able to pick it up as he picked up a new stick, sends it into the zone. Big 20 forward looking to gain some momentum, flips it forward, but that's a turnover as the Mick was there. Sends it back down in the zone, comes over to Charlie. Charlie, two big bodies go against each other, but picked up by 24. Now here he goes again, picking up his speed. Working, tries to get it to the front, does so, but broken up as it goes to the front. Knocked away by J-Mac, back behind the net, reverses it. Centering pass, broken up by a good stick and skates as he tries to move it forward to Charlie. Gets knocked down. Near side, rotates it around. J-Mac working him off of the puck. Does so as he puts him down on the ice. Far side puck battle. Working. You can hear the ref saying it's time to move it. Let's go, move it. They finally are able to get it free, and now a penalty's coming on your Riders as J-Mac is going to go for the tripping. 8:10 to go in the second period. Power play chance for Littleton as they bring out 24, 25, so they're bringing out their big guys for sure. Face off won by Littleton as it comes out to the point. Comes across, trying to get it in. Shot saved by CJ. Rebound picked up by Swell. Sends it forward and just out of the reach of Jack. Back down in the corner as Connor's going to work for it there. Connor wins the battle on a tip pass. Goes down to his knee, trying to still move it forward. Ends up in the center. Shot saved, covered there by CJ. 25 seconds off of the J-Mac penalty. Chase to take the face off again. One over to the corner to locker room. Connor tries to bring it across, turns it over there. Still working for it, is able to poke it forward far enough, but we got two guys tied up. Great hustle by Charlie to get back. Great defensive play by Jack as he kept him from getting it to the front of the net and got it over to Connor. Connor got out of the zone, and now Littleton's back in. Trying to walk across. Nice stick, hard stick there. Shot! As Chase won the stick battle, but 12 comes into the play and makes a nice wrister that goes up and over the top of the net. Hard clear of the zone, and that goes for icing. Exactly 1 minute remaining in the kick. Go up and around, please. Thanks, bud. Face off coming inside the zone again. Looks like Tommy tries to tie him up. Won by Littleton. D to D pass. Shot in front. CJ saw it all the way as they were looking for a tip. Covers it up there with 7:04 to go in the second. 54 seconds remaining in the power play for Littleton. Tommy ties him up. 7 jumps into the play to win that puck. Trying to move it to the slot. Challenge there. Now it's battled off of him as Sam tries to get him to go behind the net. Does so. Reverses it back behind the net. He's going to try to walk it out. Goes over to the slot, trying to gain the angle. Tipped there briefly by Ratter. Now they're cycling. They tried to do the defense cutting in. Now the scissor pass. Walks around, forced back behind. 20 seconds to go. Wrap around. CJ's there to get the pad against the post and jump on the cover up as there's no rebound chance. Jumps on the loose puck. Tommy's still out there to take the face off. Won by Tommy, then immediately challenged as Connor as he's got two guys on him. Picked up by Littleton. Connor does a good job to win that. Tommy trying to tip it forward, gets it up and out of the zone and creates the offsides with 7 seconds. But Connor, great job using his stick to not let him gain any sort of distance and creates the chance for Tommy to get it outside the zone. The Mick out there wins the faceoff over to Connor. Connor just taking it with some time. 3 seconds to go. Sends it forward. That's the end of the power play for Littleton. So big kill for your Rough Riders to keep the score at 2-1. As Connor is down in the corner looking for some help from Rosie. Comes out over to Littleton. Connor jumps on it. Rosie sticks it, but kept in at the point. Walks around. Now back behind. All the way around again. Littleton loves to do this as they come back to the slot, send it in front. Connor's there to take it away. Connor sends it forward to J-Mac. J-Mac into the zone. J-Mac forced to the near side. Now down in the corner. Wins the battle of the body over to the Mick. Mick sends it back down in the corner. Great hit there as the Mick is working for it. Mick goes down in the corner. Goes to the body, gets some help from Rosie. Rosie battling for it, using good body position, wins it through. Rosie kicks it to himself. Rosie looking to move it. Rosie gets asked to send it to the point, does so over to Ratter. Ratter shot, taken down behind the play was J-Mac. No call there. Now comes back around the other side. Littleton 2-on-2 with Connor and Ratter back there. Tries to cut across. Connor knocks it off his stick, gets some help from the Mick. And there is a penalty for roughing on the Rough Riders. Now the refs are talking about it. Now Coach Will's talking to him. J-Mac going to the box for roughing. Well, that took enough time. 4:56 to go. J-Mac in 2 minutes for roughing. You're going to have the Mick with Franklin, 97 Sammy. And I can't tell who's on that other side just yet. As the Mick tries to win it forward. Gets it on over to Sam, who gets it up out of the box. On the other side is going to be Swell. Now here comes Littleton as he tries to hustle into the zone. Comes to the near side. Kept in by a glove by Littleton as now they get it over to the slot. Walking in, down into the corner. Forced there by Swell. Does a nice little board turn. Swell forces it off him off of the puck as they set up down below the net. Wraps it around, comes to the near side, out to the point. They want to set this up through 24 as the bodies come together. Right out in front, all by himself. Shot wide of the net. Had the angle there as it comes down to the near side. Shot in front and covered up there. And what a great stick play there by Swell as he got it underneath him, lifted it up, and did not let him get it back down to try to get a chance at that rebound. Chasing Charlie coming out now with Connor and Ratter. Chase to take the face off. One there by Chase. Sent down. Comes down to the side of the ice for an icing. Oh, what the heck? Sorry about that. The Mick for the faceoff ties it up again. Now this time it's forced behind the net by Littleton. Little crisscross as they get it over to 25. 25 flips it over the top of the net, but Jack and Chase were having none of that as they took the guy down in front. Shot save, rebound save, goes back behind the net. Great hit there by Ratter as it comes down to the near side. Sets it out to the slot, out to the point. Shot in, blocked by a body, kicked forward as now Charlie coming in, gets to the red line, gains access to it, sends it in. Tipped on by the goalie as it comes to the near side. What a hit there by Chase as it comes the other way. Chase now with it. Chase after lighting up number 7. 7 looking to make a play on him. 7 battling. Wins it out to the point. Good job as it comes over across as Connor does a good job to maintain his poise and sends it back into the zone. Tommy's on. Charlie gets him to reverse it. Power plays over. Back to even strength as it comes back the other way. Taken away there by Junie. Puck ends up being left behind as Chase and Junie overskated it. Now it's down to the far side. Taken away there by Chase. Oh, almost got it out of the zone on a little bit of a rush as Junie was behind the defense. Rattles around to the near side. Junie cutting across. Sends it forward over to Chase. Charlie back over to Junie. Junie bodied off, but now works it using his body to get into the zone, and now puck comes the other way. Littleton 3-on-2. Littleton shot. Easily sticked in the corner by CJ. Versed around 12. Out to the hash marks. Drops it off. Tommy read it. Picked it off. Sends it out. Not able to get it over to Junie. Now it comes over to Rosie. In front. Blocked there by Rosie as it comes down into the corner now. Rattles around. 1:56 to go in the second period as Tommy jumps into play after a good body position by Swell. Swell over to Junie. Junie flips it forward, gets it up and out of the zone. Littleton picks it up, trying to recover. Forced back behind by a great forecheck by Rosie. Rosie steals it away, gets it over to Junie. Junie back behind. Tommy going in there. Interference on Littleton, and we're going to have our first power play. So interference number 4 on Littleton, and your Riders with 1:29 going to have their first power play of the game. J-Mac, Tommy, and J-Mac to Lockram. Lockram holds the zone. Lockram walking in. Shot just wide as J-Mac was tied up. Now comes over to Jack. Jack with it. Jack working around the boards. Bodied off. Goes to the far side. Jack still working for it. It's caught up in his skates. Comes over to the Mick. The Mick looking to move it. Goes off a skate as he had Tommy cutting in the backside. Over to the Mick. The Mick shot. Save. Puck still loose as it's under J-Mac. Out to Connor. Connor tries to hold it in. Now we got one-on-one coming the other way. Jack creating distance. Good back check pressure there by the Mick as it's tipped on, but it was an easy touch. 46.2 seconds to go in the period. 1 minute, 17 seconds to go in the power play. It's going to be Tommy, the Mick, J-Mac, Chase, and Connor. The Mick wins it back quickly forward to J-Mac. J-Mac being pestered, but gets some help from Chase. Chase tries to kick it from his skate to his stick. Rattled around over to Connor. Connor now skating with his head up. sees Tommy, gets it over to Tommy. Tommy quickly across ice over to J-Mac. J-Mac into the zone. J-Mac goes wide, or to the near side. J-Mac with it, back over to Chase. Chase, hard shot, tipped on, save, rebound! Tommy going in with it, not able to get good wood on it. Comes to the near side, up and out of the zone. Comes around. Picked up there by Connor. Now over to Chase. Chase with 7 seconds to go over to Tommy. Tommy cuts across. Tommy, backhander, save, rebound. Over the top of him, he scores with 0.1 seconds to go. 0.1 seconds. He does the little 60-degree wedge, puts it over the top of him. And that's a power play goal for your Rough Riders, as Tommy, with just a couple seconds left, puts in a harmless backhand, but goes off of the mask of the goalie, and driving to the net is Chase, and he just puts the 60-degree lob wedge right over the sand trap and into the hole. And that's the end of the second period. All tied up at 2s, ladies and gentlemen, with exactly 0.1 second left on the clock. Your Rough Riders tie it up. Tommy, Simon, and Rosie, Connor, and Sammy out there. Face off won by Littleton. They bring it into the zone. Goes down to the far side. Rattles down into the corner. Over here to Simon. Sends it over to Rosie. Picked off there by the big boy from Littleton. Tommy reads it and stolen away, but Rosie was in just a fraction of a second early. Probably from the restaurant. Face off, tied up. Sticks came together, goes into the bench. We'll get another just outside of the zone face off with Tommy, Simon, and Rosie still out there with Connor and Sam. This time won by Tommy over to Rosie. Rosie battling against the board. Just tied up. Now it's flipped forward. Littleton's able to pick it up. Sends it rink wide. Trying to gain some speed. Knocked away by Rosie over to Simon. Simon dumps it in. Tommy racing to the puck. Tommy wins the race to the puck. Tommy tripped. Now it's going to come from behind out to the point. Sit back down into the corner and touched up by Littleton. And that's going to be another power play for your Riders with 13:05 to go in this third period. I call him for hooking instead, so that's going to be number 24 for hooking. You're going to see Chase, Charlie, Mick, and J-Mac out there with Connor. Face off. One over to Littleton as they are able to flick it forward. Come to the near side. They're just going to dump and chase here as it rattles around the boards over to Charlie. Charlie sends it forward. Up and out of the zone. We're going to have to gain control of the puck as Littleton's just going to play a little bit of keep away as they send it out to the point. The one guy I said you don't send it to is Connor. Connor shoots it in. Puck sitting underneath. J-Mac whacks at it and now covered up with 12:38 to go in the third period. 1:33 to go in the power play. One by the Mick. Mick right in front. Shot save. Rebound. Comes off to the near side of the net. Knocked off of the puck there by J-Mac. Sent to the point. Picked off by Chase. Chase sends it across over to the Mick. The Mick shot. Blocked. Partially blocked by. That's all right. Thank you. Partially blocked. Great vision. So we make a nice cross-ice pass. Nice reach by Littleton to get the block on that shot with 1:20 to go. Tyler wins it again. Shot just missed J-Mac as he centered it. J-Mac tries to send it out to the point. Sends it up all the way up and out of the zone as Littleton. Over to Connor. Connor now setting up. Sees it on over to Chase. Or Charlie. Charlie gets it into J-Mac. J-Mac whiffs on it. Now he's able to skate into the zone. 1 minute to go. Out to Connor. Connor shot. Tip. Rebound with the Mick. Or J-Mac, he picks it up and he scores! Power play goal for your Rough Riders as they go in there after a shot from the point, rattled around a little bit. The Mick had a chance at it, and then sitting on the doorstep is J-Mac as he puts it in the back of the net. J-Mac from the Mick, Aaron Lockrum. With 11:59 to go here in the third period. Rough Riders 3, Littleton 2. Face off one by Littleton as it comes to the near side. Forced forward there by Simon. Tommy showing some speed to get there first. Backs it over to Simon. Simon back over to Tommy. Just rode the boards a little too much. And up and out of the zone. Flip forward. Now Littleton trying to show some speed. Great body play there by Ratter as the bodies come together. He's trying to toe drag it in. Knocked off by Tommy. Defense coming in. Looking to move it to the front of the net. Swell holds him off. Now Tommy jumps into the play. Bodies him off. Comes to the near side. Their short side. Shot. Save. Rebound. Save again. I had the wrong score, folks. You got to tell me that stuff. All right, same line out there, or Chase out there with Isaac. Face off one. Over to Connor. Connor sends it off of the boards, but a sharp angle doesn't get too far away. Now it's over to Chase. Chase over to Isaac. Isaac just between the legs there of Daniel. Now it goes around to the other side. Rink ice pass is not caught there by Littleton. Picked up by Connor. Connor sends it on in. Nice little tip there by Daniels. It goes into the zone. Back behind. Off of the boards, and now Littleton's going to come the other way. They're picking up some speed. Tyler doing a good job to back check. Knocks that away from the streaking player. Now over to Isaac. Comes across. Chase over to Isaac. Isaac back behind. Rattles it around over to Chase. Chase gets it out to the point. Nice job by Sam to send it in deep, but it went off a body. Now it's coming back the other way. Into the zone, high off of the glass. Just bounced over Chase's stick. As we come back the other way, here comes Littleton. Onside as we were changing. Sends it off the boards, rattles around. Sam tips it on to Junie. Junie working for it. Tries to get it over to Tyler, but it goes off a skate. Now Littleton has it. Nice job there by Sam and Tyler to team up. In the corner, 2-on-2 as The Mick wins it. Comes over to Chase. Chase sends it forward, out to the point, walks it in, shot, hit a body in front, which is J-Mac. J-Mac forcing it forward, tipped away there by Tyler. Tyler walking in. Tyler, short side, sends it on to Junie, who was tied up. That goes wide. Now Junie trying to send it to the front, picked up by Littleton. Littleton's trying to pass it on to their big guy. Big guy not there, right to Junie. Junie, one-timer, knocked off the puck. And that's sent all the way down, and we'll go for icing. As Junie, I think, was surprised that ended up on his tape. Took a couple of whacks at it, but couldn't really get good wood as Littleton was slashing away at the stick there. All right, Chris, thanks for the info. Tommy's out there with Simon and Rosie. Backside is going to be Ratter with J-Mac. Tommy tied up on the faceoff. Great hustle by Rosie as he and Simon are working behind. Simon cross-check. This is going to be a power play. Shot, knocked down at the point, sent over to the slot. Now in front, touched up by Littleton. And we're going to get another power play on the cross-check. And coach sends over J-Mac, Charlie, J-Mac, the Mick, Tommy, Chase, and Connor. And timeout, Littleton with 9:04 to go here in the third period. Tommy, the Mick, Chase, J-Mac, and Lockram. Connor Lockram out there to start this power play. The Mick wins it over to Tommy. Tommy back out to Connor. Connor over to Chase. Chase, shot just wide of the net. He's looking for a tip there. Tries to get it out to the point. Connor does a great job to hold it in there. Connor in front. Tip! Score! Tommy, what a great tip! On the shot from the point. Tommy tipped it into the ice, bounces over the top of the goalie's head, making it 4-2 here. Nice tip out of midair. Sends it off the ice, bounces over his head and into the back of the net, making it 4-2. So that'll be Tommy from Connor and the Mick. Littleton trying to bully their way into the zone, knocked off by Connor. Connor and Tommy working together as they're trying to get it back and forth, gets it over to Simon. Simon sees that he's got him across the ice, sends it over to Rosie. Rosie brings it in. Rosie walking through. Rosie forced wide, tries to send it centering to Tommy. He was taken down, no call as we come back the other way. Littleton trying to walk in. Nice job by Simon as he challenges the blue line, not allowing him to gain the zone. Now comes over to Rosie. Rosie makes a move, has it poked off of his stick. Forced wide there by Sam in front. Ends up on the stick of Rosie. Rosie over to Simon. Simon sends a cross ice over to Tommy. With just a little behind him, Littleton's able to pick it off, rattle it into the boards. Over to Connor. 7:55 to go. Connor with the puck. Connor with some speed. Cuts across. Connor again. Turns it over this time as it came off his stick. As Simon goes off for a change. coming into the zone. Nice play there by Swells. He flips it forward to Junie. Junie, fresh off the bench, coming in. Junie stops. Bodied off of the puck as it's forced down into the corner. To the near side, and they are calling Littleton number 5 for high sticking Junie as he was breaking away from him. Brought his stick up into his face. Coach not messing around, brings him right back out as he got the Mick, Tommy, Chase, J-Mac, and Connor again. Face off won by Littleton as they're able to get it up and out of zone. Tommy back picks it away, gets it over to Connor. Connor challenge. Tommy drops it off over to the Mick. The Mick walking it in. Goes wide. The Mick driving hard, sends it in front. Tip! Scores! The Mick driving the net, makes a pass to the front. J-Mac stick on the ice, puts it in the back of the net, and that makes it 5-2. Hat trick for the Mac. Attack! Charlie wins the faceoff, comes over to Ratter. Ratter rattles it back over to Charlie. Charlie dumps it in over to Simon. Simon challenging at the board, tries to get in deep, goes off the body, and Charlie was rushing in, and by the time it finally got off of the body there with the Hawks player, Charlie was into the zone. Face-off won by Charlie. Charlie, long shot, gloved there easily on the floater. With 6:54 to go in this 5-2 game. Charlie wins it forward, fighting for the puck behind the net. Does a great job using that size as it comes down to the near side. Simon now working hard against 3 bodies. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Simon, that's Daniel. Wins it over to Charlie. Charlie sends it into the backhand. Daniel now forces them back behind the net. Rattles to the near side. Simon keeps it in, flutters it back in, picked up there by Littleton. We're changing, and that's going to create an offensive chance for Littleton as 12 brings it in. Great play there by Ratter. Over to Charlie. Charlie sends it down. That'll go for icing. But that's no, they called it off as he had a chance to play it and did kind of lollygag it. Now we get the rest of the change. Coming in now is Isaac and the Mick. Bounces up out of the zone over to Swell. Swell bounces it over. And bodies come together. Ends up on the stick of 16. Shot blocked there by the hat trick man. The Mac attack as it comes over to the Mick. Mick has it knocked off his stick. Good job by Swell to win that body play as it comes out to center ice to Littleton. Littleton flips it back in. On side over to Swell in front. Shot saved by CJ! Turnaround shot easily sticked by CJ as he was getting up. Does a good job. Comes to the near side, flip forward. That's going to go all the way down for icing as Littleton has pulled their goalie. .5:28 to go. The goalie for Littleton has been pulled. So we'll have 6-on-5 here. You got Rosie, Chase, Tommy, Connor, and Swell. No, that's 97. Sorry. Chase to take the face off, wins it over to the corner. 97 sends it around the backside, taken off of the stick there by Chase. Tied him up. Chase ties him up now. Connor trying to help out. It comes to the near side. 4, drops it off. Over to 10. Shot in front is off the side of the net. Picked up by Chase. Chase banks it out to the point. Point not able to get a shot. Great body position there by Rosie. As now comes to the front. Bouncing punch. Save. Rebound. Still loose. Shot. Save. Rebound. And there's the whistle. And bodies are flying all over the place now. All right, the Mick, J-Mac, Charlie, Simon, and Connor. 6 on 5 still. Those were matching penalties. Goes to the near side. Connor bodies him off. 4:50 to go. Connor's doing a good job of making them passages back and forth. Now he gets some help from Simon. Comes out to the point. Shot blocked in front. Tip. Connor takes his man down. Sends it back behind the net. Comes to the near side. Connor goes down to the ice to prevent the puck from getting past. They're trying to move it back behind. They're able to. They're able to walk it around, send it to the dot. Not able to get Goodwood on it. Now it comes in front. Shot, save, rebound. Save again. Still whacking at it. And now it's frozen. And with 4:22 to go. Littleton taking their chance to make their late change. Bring in 25 on. Face off, tied up. One over to Simon. Sends it off the board. Doesn't get out of the zone as it cut right here in the underneath us. Working for it is the Mick. He sends it forward. It's going to end up on the stick there of Charlie. Charlie coming in. Charlie, empty netter. He scores! Great work there in the corner by Connor and Simon as they win that battle. Gets it over to the Mick. Mick saw Charlie, forced it forward to him, and Charlie wins the race and goes empty netter. Charlie from the Mick, and Simon makes it 6-2. Face off one, rattles around. It's going to come on over to Franklin. Franklin, they're trying to line us up now, so we better be with our head on a swivel. Blocked in front. Over to Franklin. Now comes out to Isaac. Isaac, one-on-one. Isaac cuts across the middle. Gets picked off from behind. No problem there. Comes over. D-to-D pass to Rosie. Rosie backhands it in. Does a good job to let Simon come back on side. I'm sorry, Isaac come back on side. Now Littleton trying to get it across. Now they do. 3:23 to go here in the third period. Goes to the far side. Stops there. Littleton now pulled their goalie. Shot, save, rebound, covered up, and a great job in front there by Swell to keep him off of the puck. Goalie's out again. 6 on 5. Chase to take the face off. Went with the tie-up. Sticks come together. So the shot went wide of the net. Back behind. Try to send it back and forth. J-Max there. He's going to send it all the way down. That'll go for icing. But that's going to kill off about 4 seconds. So put 2:58 left here in the third period. We'll stay here through the celebration, so if you guys want to hang out with us, we'd love to have you. Tommy and number 24 are out of the sin bin. Face off, tied up. One over to J-Mac. J-Mac bodies him off, gets it over to Swell. Good play. Back over, in front. Knocked off the stick. Great play there by CJ as it comes out to the point. Over into the slot. Back out to the point. Right back down into the slot. Good job there by Swell to body him off as it comes over to the corner. He tries to walk it out in front. Covered up there by CJ. 2:34 to go, and coach says, no more. We're bringing him we're going to keep the pressure on as he comes out with Tommy, 97, the Mick, Charlie, and Lockroom. The Mick wins the faceoff, comes on over to Lockroom. Lockroom sends it over the near side to Charlie. Charlie picks it forward, tries to flip it forward, not able to get it out of the zone. Now it comes back the other way. Goes down into the corner. Connor does a good job to get it off the stick. Now they've brought 25 down to the front. Shot, save, rebound. Sticked away there by 97. Over to Tommy. Tommy backhands it forward, but not out of the zone. Back out to the front. Connor with it. Connor challenge, sends it over to Tommy. Tommy tried to tip it on. With 2 minutes to go as they rattle it around to the near side. Working for it. Comes out to the point. They're able to get it down out of their zone. Into our zone. Picked up by Connor. Connor sends it off of the glass. Nice little bounce pass that comes back into the zone. Connor has it. Sends it forward to the Mick. The Mick shot. Hits the post. I wish I could have got the mom reaction on that. It was classic. Tommy and 24 who've been battling each other for a while. Now they're still at it. Tommy got kicked in the face with the skate behind the play. .124 to go. Rosie to take the face off. Rosie wins it. Tries to get it out of the zone. 25 sends it back around over to Ratter. Ratter almost gets it out. Hard shot in. Covered up there by CJ. 1:16 to go. Rosie wins it again. Challenge the point. Now there. Shot, save, no rebound. .110 to go. Face-off won by Rosie, doing a great job in the face-off circle. Try to get it out, not able to. Shot blocked in front. Good stick lift there by Jack. Over to Simon. Simon over to Jack. Jack trying to move it forward now. Comes over to the defense. Defense walking in front. Knocked away there by Shot. Tip just goes over the top of the head there of CJ, who's played outstanding. Picked up by Ratter. Ratter on over to Franklin. Franklin to Simon. Simon now. Simon shot. Goalie's back in net. Save. 35 seconds to go. 25 blows a tire. Puck's back behind. To the near side. Picked off there by Tommy. Tommy with the puck. Tommy cuts around one. Moves it forward over to Rosie. Rosie sends it in. 15 seconds to go. Body's in the corner. Tommy goes in hard against the bigger body. Knocks him off it over to Simon. Simon sends it back over to Tommy. Tommy. Litter the ice, gentlemen. You deserve this win as your Rough Riders get the win in the league tournament, taking home the championship. We will stay right here with you, ladies and gentlemen, as we go through the celebration. That's all right. Can you just wear that, or do you have a shirt underneath there? Do you have a shirt underneath there?
I'll wear Anthony's shirt because it's still green. I'll still put Anthony's shirt on because it's still green.
Okay.
I want to thank everybody for coming out today. It's a hard contested match. These guys have gone back and forth against each other all season. Last weekend they were in overtime for Littleton beat Boulder in a really good game. So congratulations to both teams. If we could have Littleton's captain come up and grab their banner. Boulder, come grab your banner.
That's a beautiful picture right there. 6-2 on the scoreboard. All right, folks. Well, we appreciate you tuning in. All right, folks. Thanks a bunch. No problem. I enjoy doing it. Thanks for everybody that's been able to support it. You guys all have a great rest of your Sunday, and we will see you next week.